Hi, guys. Hello, hello. Let's see who's come in so far. Joe, fix it for you. Lori, with it all adds up. Simply Jan Homestead. Thank you for sharing this out. Robin with Garden State So and So. Lori from Lori's World.
Don't worry, the general gives you a break.
Forgot to turn the volume down on my phone. That's loud. Very loud. I usually remember to do that. Okay, see if I missed anybody. Jennifer Ocean Homestead, welcome in. I pinned the link at the top of the chat if anybody wants to come up. Has to be, I have to know you, obviously, or I'm not bringing somebody up I don't know. Let's see what she said. Listening while working in the house. Your seed snails are coming up. That's awesome. I haven't tried that yet. I need to just put that on the calendar to try next year because you guys are always starting it because you're planting after me. And I'm already past that point. So I never get to try the seed snails. I must have just left the volume on because I like to have my phone next to me in case I want to make a moderator or something. Welcome in, Ann Miriam Wilson. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Ann Philbeck. So today I woke up, fed the chickens, and then I went ahead and watered the garden, the things that I had planted. And then I got out my hoe and I started hoeing out a bricked in section by the fence and decided I was going to plant my lantana there. You are my inspiration to start my seeds. Yeah, because I'm a season, a zone ahead of you, I guess. Hi, Ariella. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Hello, Jamie's Country Living. Welcome in. So I got my lantana seeds started. I also baked about 3 dozen cookies for our bake sale tomorrow. Was hoping to also get some zucchini bread done. We'll see if that happens. But anyway, that's happening tomorrow morning. Hello, Rainy Ridge. Welcome in. Tina and Eric, what are you guys up to? 4 zones ahead of you. Yeah. Yeah, my sister's actually a zone ahead of me. She's in 9A and I'm in 8A. So she actually planted for me. A lot of the older women in this area tell me I shouldn't be planting till Easter, but I'm kind of rogue like that. So sometimes when you plant a little too soon, technically it's after my last frost date, but sometimes when you plant a little bit too soon, you regret it. But if you save up enough seed, I have so much seed that if something goes wrong, I can always just put some more seed in there. Just got home from work. Yeah. I'm actually thinking about getting a job driving for DoorDash, just like part-time, once or twice a week. I had to order a brand new debit card. And when I get that in about a week or so, probably after I get back from my trip, I will probably, zone 4. Whoa. I will probably apply for that job. I'm a reckless gardener. Yeah, I'm a reckless gardener. But it's so funny that 2 older women just this week in town, told me, don't plant until after Easter. Yeah, okay. Already done. I do have a few things in hydroponics. I have my bell peppers, my pink brandywine tomatoes, and my peppers, my shishito peppers. I have those three things in hydroponics still, and I decided I'm going to wait until after I get back from my trip to put those out, because I want to make sure that nighttime temp is over 50 degrees. And my thought is it'll be safer in the hydroponics than it will be if I put it outside. And I never really thought of this, but like if you put your little seedlings in a little square tray in soil, you could put those outside and harden them off and bring them back and forth. But when you're in hydroponics, you have this big old string of roots, so you can't, I mean, you can probably add that to soil, but I don't want to. Obviously, I've already skipped that part. And the bad thing is what I figured out is when you start bringing the soil into your house, you also bring the fungus gnats. So I decided to wait till I get back from the trip. So probably like the Monday after I get back from the trip, I'll add all the things outside. And that way they'll survive. But yeah, I have some pretty big, healthy looking plants. Yep, can't wait to see you as well, Jan. So I will be having a meetup on next Friday in Jacksboro, Texas. And it's going to be Friday night and Saturday. Sunday morning, my husband's going to give a devotional. And this is like our very first meetup. It's going to be a small little intimate affair. We are going to do a giveaway. We're going to play bingo. We're going to play this game called Apples to Apples. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we're doing that this year. Do not bring outside soil indoors. Yeah, well, I just, I used to do that. Like when I had the grow light, or I still have the grow light, but I had the grow light and I put the little seed things under there, but I'm not in that mode right now. So I want to take it straight from hydroponics to outside. So I decided to wait until I know for sure it's warm enough to survive outside, and I'm here to kind of baby it. So I'm going to wait till I get back. I think it'll be safer. Hello, Stephen. Welcome in. So that is my decision. I'm going to wait till I get back from the trip. So that'll be fun. But I'll be watering the morning we leave. And then probably the day we get back, I'll be watering that evening. So yeah, I think it'll be all right. Yeah. 89. I don't know what it was here. Let me look real quick. I'm pretty sure we're in the 80s too. Let's see. Let me double check real quick. Oh, it says we're 95 degrees. Yeah, so I came inside to do all that baking, and then I was like, okay, now it's too hot to want to be outside. Yeah. Yeah, I got rid of my micro dwarf tomatoes like a while back. So I'll be growing the bigger tomatoes for summer. And then when it gets back to fall time, I'll turn around and grow the micro dwarf tomatoes in the hydroponics again. So that'll kind of be my thing that I do now. But I do like growing in the hydroponics. I think it's really fun to be able to grow stuff. Next fall and winter, I'm going to try to grow strawberries in hydroponics and see if that'll work. I don't know if it will or not, but I'm going to give it a try. See, because it's just so hard to grow strawberries here because I was growing them and the fire ants were attacking me like I reached down to grab a strawberry and they just lit up my hand with bites. And that's my tragic story about, oh, it's in the 60s today. That's kind of cool, actually. That's kind of, if I could pick, I would say I'd rather have 60s and 70s. 90 is really way too hot for March. That's just like crazy. I hope that's not a sign we're going to have a really, really hot summer. It's not the daytime temperatures that aren't warm enough, it's the nighttime temperatures. Your nighttime temperatures have to be over 50 degrees to plant. So it's not the daytime temps, it's the nighttime temps. And I hate to put them out and them die while I'm out of town. Dwarf kale or dwarf collard greens? No. The only dwarf I have is tomatoes. Oh, the red ants. Yeah, they're no joke. I found some new strategies for dealing with the fire ants. And I may make a video on that. Cabbage and broccoli, too much heat. Yeah. Cabbage and broccoli, isn't cabbage and broccoli more of a fall winter plant? I mean, I've never really tried to grow them, but I think that they are. I do have some seed that I got from Adrian. So if I do decide to do a fall garden, I'll be planting those. I'm in Maryland. I'll probably plant my cool weather stuff outside this week. Sounds good, Jamie. Well, the soil is warm enough when things start to pop up. So no squash has popped up out of the soil yet. So that's a sign that it's a warm day, but the soil isn't warmed up quite enough yet, in my opinion. However, I did have some shishito peppers come up on their own, which I was very surprised about. I took the plant parent identification thing and I put it in and it said it was pepper. It didn't say specifically that it was shishito pepper. So that means it either is the shishito pepper that I put in the ground way too early and it's already coming up, or it's from the Jimmy Nardello peppers last year and the seed fell and it's coming back on its own. So either way, it's some kind of a pepper there. Your daylilies have popped up. My bachelor buttons are up. I planted them in January. So if you are in a cold climate and it is cold outside right now, that is actually a good time to plant your bachelor buttons. And it'll come up green, just green. There's no flower yet. It just stays green for the longest time. Last year, I thought the bachelor buttons were just plain old weeds, but I decided before I pulled them up, I was going to put them in the app and see what they are. And when I looked it up, it said they were bachelor buttons. So later on in the year, they actually bloomed. And I had purple, pink, and blue bachelor buttons. So plant them in January. But if you're a couple of zones behind me, you probably could go ahead and plant yours now. If it's still cold like where Jamie is, you could plant your bachelor buttons. And they are so beautiful. So this will be my first year with hollyhocks. I hope they actually come up. I'm also doing some morning glories on a couple of trellises. I'm doing some hyacinth, purple bean vine flowers on some different things. And I moved my cucumbers to a different area. because where they were, I was having trouble getting back there to harvest the cucumber. So now where they are, I can see both sides of the trellis, and I think that'll make it way easier. So every year I move things around. And then last year I did a flower lane, like a whole row of flowers. This year I'm doing the same thing. I also have another bed that I have a tarp over right now. I'm trying to kill some of the grass in there. I have been just getting the hoe and just hacking after the grass in that stupid thing. Then I had ants in it, and I was like, this bed does not want me to plant in it. So I covered it with a tarp to kill all the grass in there. And then after I get everything else planted, I will pull the tarp and plant some wildflowers in there, I think. I think I'm going to plant wildflowers in there. Our daylilies have come and gone. What? Come and gone? Are they winter flowers? Yeah, I actually planted some irises this year, so I'm hoping I get some irises. But I've never really heard of anyone planting irises from seed. So I don't really know how they're going to do. But I did find some seed. I actually forgot all about them. And I opened up my seed box, started digging through seeds, and found the iris seeds. And I was like, oh, I must have ordered these last year. And so I found somewhere to put them. And we'll see. I know it's a flower that will keep coming back every year. So I'm looking forward to that. I hope I get some irises. Oh, I have so many flower seeds too. So many, so many. I actually bought zinnia. I bought about 5 different types of zinnia seeds. I have a whole baby pool full of zinnias. I have marigolds in several places. Yeah, lots of flowers, lots of flowers. And then there's a few other varieties from Dollar Tree that was on sale last year, because I bought a whole bunch of seeds from Dollar Tree last year that were like on sale for 14 cents at the end of the season. And so I kept some for myself. I'm putting some in a garden basket that's going to be at the Lone Star meetup. And then I'm putting some in the seed swap. So I basically took all those seeds and used it for 3 different things. Cold stratified dome flower seeds for growing them next to my bee boxes. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm having trouble reading today. I've never heard of a dome flower. All your flower seeds are medicinal. You know, one of the most beautiful medicinal plants that has a beautiful flower is the borage. Sage also. Sage and borage both have beautiful purple flowers. And you know I like purple. So that's cool. I'm hoping to get chives up this year. I've never had luck getting up chives. Don't know why. The most successful onion that I've grown here has just been like an evergreen bunching onion from seed. That's the most successful I've ever done with onions here. So I just keep buying the same variety. I do have them planted in 2 different places this year. Oh, nasturtiums. I bought 1 pack of nasturtiums, and I just kind of spread them out throughout the yard because they are a really good protective plant. Borage is beautiful. Yes, borage is beautiful. I have 3 borage up so far. I have cilantro up. I have dill up. I have shishito peppers up. What else? I have bachelor buttons up. 4 o'clock flowers I have up. That's all I can think of right now. I don't know. I don't know. I'm always moving my things around. So if nasturtiums do come back on their own, somebody was like, oh, so and so comes up every year. I'm like, I don't know. When I go digging around in the pots and the buckets, I don't know what was previously in there. So probably if it was going to come back, I probably killed it unless it was marked. And it'd have to be marked in a way I could see it still. Because, labels are temporary. Labels only last until your plant comes up, and then it's the rain and the sun. It just kills your labels and you can't even read what it used to say. I made labels, can't find them. So I'll be doing the same thing in my video this year that I always do. Oh, this is da da da. No, maybe it's this. I'm going to be doing the same thing I always do because I can't find my labels that I spent all that time making. Put a nasturtium seed in a hanging basket. That's cool. I kind of have my nasturtiums spread out this year, but I also put some nasturtiums with my zucchini. I have two planters of zucchini planted with marigolds and one planted with nasturtium. So we're going to see which one's more effective. But I also have a whole row of other protective plants there. So I'll be able to tell pretty easily if the nasturtium works as a protective plant. I planted those white and black flowers you sent me. I'm praying they grow. I don't know who sent her white and black flowers, but whoever did, Jana's growing those. I don't think that's me. Garden club here starts soon. Oh, at your school. Yeah, you should totally video some of that. Nasturtiums produce a lot of seeds. It could reseed itself. Oh, yeah. Well, it may come up in the middle of something. I don't know. We'll see. Want to plant walking onions, but I find the sites. I had no idea that garlic would just, after you pull it out, would just keep coming up different places. I didn't know that was going to happen. I thought you just plant it once, you harvest it, and you're done. But apparently, I don't know, maybe you missed some or something, but I have garlic coming up in places I didn't expect it to be coming up. Your borage is huge. Wherever the borage was last year, I must have just demolished that area because it didn't come back up. But that's okay because I have 3 up so far. So I label mine and mix them up somehow. Yeah. I was so good. I had all my labels ready for the plants. Then now I've lost the labels. I have no idea. Built from a broken life. Welcome in. Wait. Oh, no live stream for you tonight? Okay. Jan will not be doing a live stream. Will somebody put up a link for Built from a Broken Life? This channel right here. Will somebody put up a link for this channel for me? I'll leave it up there for a second. Hello, Lori from Lori's World. How are you doing? How are you doing with all your house fixing up? I've been eagerly sitting on the end of my chair waiting for the next step in your home saga journey of nasturtium acts as a sacrifice plant. If it's working properly, it should be covered in yucky bugs. Is it something you want to plant directly with something, or does it really need to be more like next to it? Is planting it right by the plant you want to save a great idea or a bad idea? Has anyone ever tried it? Bergamot. Yeah. I think I did plant some bergamot. I think I did in the herb bed. I planted a whole bunch of herbs in one bed together, and then I put a few flowers in there too. But then I also took and spread out my herbs throughout the yard to work as I don't know. It's possible that I actually just missed the garlic and it's coming back up. But we actually took the bed out. Listen to this. We took the bed out where garlic used to be, and I had harvested all the garlic, I thought. Then hubby mowed right over it. Guess what? That thing is still coming up like crazy. There is still garlic up there. So that garlic doesn't even want to be killed with the mower. And this is not the garlic I planted specifically in the beds. This is where it came up from last year. And I thought, and I had 3-quart bags full of garlic. So I had plenty. And here it is, just popping up. Just popping up. I don't know. And it won't die. And it won't die. And it's good though, because it wards off a lot of bugs. Oh, I know, Jan. I know that garden stuff will just kick your butt every time. Oh, it's the sun beating down on you and just the constant moving and walking around and dragging the hose around trying to water. It is so tiring. I was quite tired myself, and I was like, oh, can I get through this live today? Because I'm so tired. Between baking cookies and doing gardening, I'm like, oh my goodness, can I get through this live? But here I am, but yeah, the heat. Yeah, it's hot. Hi, Beth. How are you? I will get to see Beth and Neil on Friday, so that'll be nice. Thank you, Gail. This channel is mostly a Christian channel. I have another channel too. It's called Broken Hearts Ministry, and it is actually a homeless ministry channel. That is my secondary channel. And Mom and I started a homeless ministry where we go out and give non-perishable food and toiletries to the homeless. And matter of fact, we just finished doing that. And we had brought 13 bags with us, but we only managed to find 8 people. So we handed out 8 out of the 13 bags. Sometimes it's harder to find people. Thank you, Tina. No lag for Jan. Oh, I know. I had some pain in my hands too. I was like, what is that? I guess I need to try that too. I need to try my Lori salve for pain. That's a great idea. I was trying to soak my hands because I read online what works to get dirt from under your fingernails, because I tried to get it out with just scraping something under there. Well, it is like embedded in there somehow, and I was trying to soak it. So I had my hands in the bowl with water and some apple cider vinegar trying to soak the dirt. Because, I don't mind being like that normally, but I don't want to go to church that way, or just certain things. I don't really want to have dirt under my nails, but I do. I have gardening fingers, and you can tell I'm a gardener. I sent you black and white flowers. Oh, are you talking about the hyacinth? Oh, those are purple flowers. The seed is black and white. But the seed is black and white, but the flower is purple. So it'll vine up, it'll grow up in vines on something. The flower will be purple, little purple flowers, and then it will put out a dark purple bean. And so you will let the purple bean dry on the vine. At the very end of the season, when everything is dying and you're collecting your other seeds, and that has turned dry, you can pick off the beans And then later you can drop them into a bowl, the seeds, and they will come out your little black seed with the little white thing on it. And those are hyacinth. But yes, you said black and white. The seed is black and white, but the flower and the bean is purple. Yeah, garlic does love to volunteer. Who knew? Who knew? I'm going to keep moving my garlic around every year. This is why, because a lot of pests don't like the smell of garlic. So I'm going to keep moving it around to keep that, because it said that garlic and onion put out a smell, not just in their tops, but also in their roots that ward off certain bugs. So who knew that was a thing? I've been watching lots of cool garden learning type videos. And so I've been hearing all this stuff, and it's like, who knew that the roots actually put out a smell? A bit away from the plant, you're protecting, but close enough the bugs sense it. Okay. Okay. Thank you for the advice. Yes, yes. God has a plan for that garlic. Well, he definitely does, because it does not want to die. I won't complain. Garlic is very, very useful in so many things. Like tonight, I decided I'm going to make us like spaghetti. We're going to have spaghetti because it's easy. I'm tired. It's easy to make. And I normally have pizza on Fridays, but I decided today I'm going to make spaghetti. It's nice and easy. Hubby is actually doing a devotional with the pastor tonight. And so that's what he's doing. So he's not here. He's actually going straight from his work to meet with the pastor at the church. So he's not going to be here tonight. You'll find the labels after the season is over. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You know what? If I found the labels, I would actually go out there and do my best to deliver them to their spot. Some labels did make it. Like I planted the bachelor buttons really early, and those actually did make it to their place that they're supposed to be. And some of the herbs, because I planted herbs pretty early, because you can plant herbs when it's still kind of cool outside. A lot of the herbs can be planted. So plant nasturtiums, how far from the vegetable garden? Lori, I think this question is for you. I have these. Oh, I have these planters here, and buckets right there, and I plant the some of my protective plants there right next to my squash because the beds are a little bit smaller. Um, but yeah, I mean, if the nasturtiums come up and they're too close to the plant, I can actually just pull those out and put them in a container right next to it. But just the way my beds are, it's kind of free. Yeah, free food. Sometimes the people who need help the most don't want to be found. That that's very true. Put Vaseline under your nails before you work so that the dirt doesn't embed in there. Maybe while I'm watching TV, I could just like soak my nails in there. It does leave you with a nice apple cider vinegar smell. Yeah, I just came in from working. Yeah, I've really got a lot done. So my main objective today was just to get the hoe and clear out that section where I wanted to put the lantana bush, and I actually ended up with several seeds in there. And but I've had my lantana killed on me 2 different times, my lantana bush. So I decided that I was going to put it where it was, had bricks going around it. It's kind of like up under the nail. And my nails are really short because I have this like nervous habit of picking my nails. So, yeah, there's that. But it's not even just under the nail. It's even in the crease up above the nail, like in the creases right here. So it's not just under the nail, it's all around there, the dirt from the playing in the dirt. I know I need to wear gloves too, but then I can't really feel what it is that I'm trying to do, and that's not cool. Can't we just add dried garlic cloves to the garden? I don't know. Last year, uh, well, um, the year before, I had put the garlic. I forgot what I was going to say. Let's see if I missed any comments. Hmm. Yeah. So anyway, I got a lot of scrub your nails in your hair by scratching lightly over the scalp while you shower. Why you think that'll do it? Just like this. Hmm. Hmm. I tried the apple cider vinegar, but maybe not long enough. But I knew you were supposed to water it down, so I put water in the apple cider vinegar. Soak them. Wait to clean them first thing in the morning. Yeah, it does. It's weird. Yeah, but I actually was playing in the dirt today. I hoed out that area and then I turned around uh, and pulled out the weeds, all the green, and then I went back out there later and planted the seeds. So that area is ready. Huh.